What everybody came for today is the hot dog social that will follow the Q&A session. Let's now take a look at an overview planned presentation. We'll start out imagining that you're a voyager from some planet far, far away, and you've come in to take a look at this planet Earth and understand some of the interesting things about our planet. As you get a little closer, you'll observe a number of fiber optic cables that are running across the various oceans and all around the globe. This is really the global internet that we're taking a look at, the yellow and orange and green lines connecting the various areas of the Earth. As we get in a little closer, looking at the United States, here's a network connectivity map. Basically, it's a fairly direct representation, again, of fiber optic cables that crisscross our entire country that's part of the internet. Zooming in a little bit farther, here's one particular set of fiber optic cables, and this is a company called Level 3, and they are in the United States and in Europe. And in fact, Level 3 is the company who our internet provider actually ties into. So our backbone from the Spires into the global internet goes through this Level 3 network and then on out to the rest of the world. Coming in a little closer is the phonoscope network, and these are fiber optic cables that are in Houston and basically the 6 surrounding counties around the Houston area. This is quite a significant local network. Coming down closer toward the Spires, we'll find out that that network is in fact on the telephone poles just outside our building. And if we take a good close look, we'll see the network. The cable box there on the right-hand side is literally where the splice from that phonoscope network leaves phonoscope network and goes into our building. The line on the left side, the yellow arrow on the left side, shows it coming into our building. It comes into our building and emerges in one of the communications closets. And this is the main router for our service. The red arrow rather, points to the optical cable that comes into the building and into this router. All of those yellow lines are the individual fiber optic cables that go either to your particular unit or to another switch at a different level in the building that then connects into your individual unit. This view really kind of zooms back. We see the optical cables encircling the Earth coming through our provider PS Lightwave into the blue box in our building, and then above that are the additional switches within our building that make up the backbone within the Spires. That's connected then to individual condos, and for most cases, there's a Wi-Fi access point that then allows you to connect your laptops, your handheld devices, and your TVs or entertainment devices and so forth. So this picture really shows the whole scope of us from our individual devices in our individual space out to the entire world. By way of review, those fiber optic cables come in to the same location that your coaxial cables for your television comes into your building, next to your breaker panel or in that vicinity. And then that's connected up through a router, and that router in most cases then is connected to Wi-Fi. Now, as a point of clarification, the Fiber optic cable and the router is Spires property. It's part of the Spires infrastructure. On the other hand, the Wi-Fi and anything else that you actually plug into that router is your property and your responsibility. Now, a little closer look at that router. There's a fiber optic cable coming in and the Wi-Fi access point in blue, depicted here in blue. There are additional ports available in these routers for additional use. Most people just have the basic setup. When we started this project, one of the objectives was to recommend a type of Wi-Fi access point that people could use. And this Ubiquity, two versions, a light and a long range. In fact, most people in the building chose the long range, although the light was really adequate for most spaces. Now, using the Ubiquity access point was not a requirement. You were also allowed to bring your own Wi-Fi device, and a number of people chose the Apple devices, which they already have, or some other Wi-Fi router.